Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Well, what is going on with the fabulous and most beautiful balance, babes? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Eight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What's coming towards you, the Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you are focused on is the Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is Temperance. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. Okay, Libra. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have this Eight of Cups. And Eight of Cups is about emotionally detaching from a person, place, or a situation that no longer serves your highest good. That can also be offloading any kind of emotional baggage or something about escapism. There is an element of news or communication or the arrows of love, doing something that you love or creating something that you love. And in your focus is the Page of Cups, which is surprise, gift, and apology. That can also be your intuition. So something about trusting your gut feelings. Your intuition is pulling you in a direction. This can also be sorry, not sorry, I'm going. Like being unapologetic. So something about like apologizing to yourself. You don't need to apologize to anybody. Like sorry, not sorry, I'm on the move. What is this Eight of Cups? I'm also getting something about a situation coming towards you, because the Eight of Cups could be walking towards something that's more rewarding and fulfilling. And the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Six of Cups is fond memories, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. This could also be detaching from a past situation. Like, can we get past this? I'm also getting an element of, you know, a friend, a family member, a brother, cousin, sister. Somebody who's not showing up. I'm also getting something about shape up or ship out. Shape up or ship out. What is this Eight of Wands? News, communication, and high energy. Yeah, and the Eight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So there is something about like high optimism, or there's the higher cup. News or communication. And you are being divinely guided on your journey here, on your path. Trusting in divine guidance. What is this Page of Cups? Now, an apology without a behavior change is manipulation. So if this is a repeat offender, just know if you go back to this person or like patch things up, they're going to repeat the same pattern. Because I'll tell you something in a second here. And the Eight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So you have the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is self-imposed prison. I'm stuck, tied, trapped in some kind of situation, circumstance. I just want to escape. Maybe there is something about having children. Like maybe you have a child with another person. And you feel almost guilty for doing something for yourself. So when you say yes to other people, you say no to you here, Libra. Eight of Swords is also thinking a lot. This could be also a Pisces, because you have a lot of Eight of Cups on the board. Or a child, because the Six of Cups is here. Like just wanting to play. Because in your blocked and challenged position is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright is somebody who is very thorough, very diligent, very meticulous, crossing their T's, dotting their I's, and loyal. When I get the Knight of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position, This is somebody who is not putting in the work, not putting in the effort, very lazy, maybe superficial. That can also be overspending, overeating. This person is not being honest with you, or there's something about a lie. So they're not your right-hand man, they're not your right-hand woman, or maybe in your gut, you're like, this something just doesn't feel right. And you're right. So what is this? And the Temperance card is also, how much more do I want to compromise of myself in this circumstance or situation? So detaching from a past person, as soon as you detach from this past person, it's almost like they apologize to you. So it keeps you stuck in a loop, in a pattern. So it's like breaking free of the pattern of like elevating yourself. And Justice. Maybe it's you not putting in the work into some kind of situation or circumstance. It almost feels like you want somebody else to do the dirty work, like to walk away. But when I get Justice in the blocked and challenged position, this is about cause and effect and an equilibrium. So something here out of balance, out of unfair. Or you're like, yeah, no, I'm not going to be putting in the work. Maybe you work with like a brother or a sister, or like there's something about custody here. Something here not aligned. Didn't I get in one of your readings where it looked super duper shady, but it was to your benefit? Yeah. Because there's something about like protection here. So you're protected on your journey, no matter what decision you make here. But this can also be you've sacrificed a lot of yourself, because the Knight of Pentacles is my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. Maybe feel guilty that you didn't show up for your kids, or there's something about a contract here. That's a lie. And this could be you. You're just like, oh no, I just love my job. My job's just so great. That's a lie. I just love this relationship. It's so great. That's a lie. What is this Temperance in your outcome? Temperance is about moderation and balance. It means not rushing yourself or overextending yourself at this time. Eight of Cups is also using escapism. So like running away from your problems, but your problems will catch up to you. So that's the cause and effect as well. Or something about like a contract that binds you to a situation. And as soon as you're like getting away, it like pulls you back in. Somebody apologizes, but like I said, apology without a behavior change is just manipulation. So somebody here is trying to approach you, how they approach you. They could be bringing you flowers. They could be love bombing you. There's something here. And the Hermit. Deep contemplation, deep introspection. I'm also getting something about, this is an internal quest. You have to do something alone to heal. There's something about like feel to heal and being on your own. And you're not alone. You have somebody by your side, a passed on loved one, an angel guiding you. I'm also getting something about a mentor, because this is like really beautiful energy, which is like healing, harmony. And the answers you deeply desire and seek are not external, they're internal. So this is some kind of internal decision. And this can also be something about quiet. Like quietly quitting, right? Like I was saying. Eight of Cups and Six of Cups. Detaching from an old past pattern or a friendship, a relationship. And then there's news or communication of some sort. And the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, it's walking away from some kind of commitment, connection. And you, looking good, smelling good, feeling good. Something about like youthful. Queen of Pentacles can also be a partner, could be a business partner, not feeling supported by a partner, or you feel supported by this person. A mother and child. Something about like a mother with 2 children. And the 8 of Pentacles. Whoa. You might be walking away from a relationship and a work situation here. And you're being very quiet about it. And remember when I was saying, I was like, you're doing something behind the scenes, like not putting in the work. Or it looks shady. Something about like it looks shady, but it's actually to your benefit, the reason why. And the 8 of Pentacles. So you have the 8 of Cups, which is emotionally detached from working with an element. This can also be something about you working on raising your vibration. It means rise above the situation and getting a raise. Oh, could this be getting a raise? I'm also getting somebody wants to get a rise out of you, where this person is like runner chaser type of a dynamic. So what is this Page of Cups and 8? A pleasant surprise that you don't see, or somebody here looking, watching. This person's looking and watching. And the 10 of Cups. Yes, see? Happiness. Returning to good health and healing, financial recovery. A pleasant surprise. I'm also getting something, well, that's a pleasant surprise. And then in the blocked and challenged position is a contract that is out of whack and out of balance, or you have possibly a Virgo, a Leo here, who's not putting in the work, not diligent, not your right-hand man, not loyal. But then you also have Temperance and the Hermit in the outcome. So maybe that this is the plan all along. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who gets things done. Somebody here does a lot, gets a lot done. But you might be like the sole provider. Something about the sole provider. What is this Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card in the blocked and challenged position? And Judgment. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Somebody here is gripping and holding on to a situation or a contract. But there's something about like there's no loyalty here. There's no reciprocity here. There's no equal give and take. So that's why I was meaning like this could support you or doesn't support you at all. Like you're the breadwinner here and you have a family to take care of. But there's something about like this sweet, soft of this Page of Cups. Like good news here. And then here with the Justice, the Judgment, this person is gripping and holding on to a circumstance or a situation or a contract that keeps you bound and stuck in some kind of situation. Whether this is some kind of like child support, emotionally detached, escape. I'm also getting something about like you going to like a friend's home or a family's home. What is this Temperance and Hermit? This is like needing to look a little bit deeper at a contract as well. Because it looks like you're trying to escape some kind of relationship, a friendship, and then also a work element. And the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about plans in motion, plans in progress. The keys open new doors. Yeah, see, there's something about like opening a new door. An increase in your finances here. And that's the whole thing. You were like pretending all along or like not putting in the work. You were just doing like the bare minimums to get by in some kind of like work contract. Because I feel like you're still in the element. And then this person, like let's say this is your, I don't know, your spouse and you are in some kind of work contract. Well, they're you know, going about their day, but really you can't stand it. Like you can't stand the work. You don't care about it anymore. But I'm getting something about gripping and holding on to this contract, but there's no loyalty, there's no diligence, there's no it's unfair. There's the like equal pay for equal give or whatever is not fair. And then temperance is about like moderation and balance. And then the hermit is about introspection and doing something alone. So this could be like becoming a healer, or something to do with children and childcare. Because in your blocked and challenged position is justice, which is something not fair, not just. Can also be like a relationship, like a person harshly judging you or harshly criticizing you, and you feel really pressurized to stay in a dynamic. Pressure from family, peer pressure. There's something about pressure. So it's almost like you make somebody else do all the work, or like there's something here, and you're like, no, I'm putting in the work. Well, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is not loyal, not diligent, not hardworking, somebody lazy, and then maybe it benefits them, but that's why you're keeping quiet, because you know that this doesn't benefit you. Universal love is true love, so love all. Love all. Detaching from a commitment where you've been a work situation for a long time, and then there's also detaching from some kind of commitment connection, possibly that was once quite fertile or fruitful at one time, and then you're in the Eight of Swords and the Page of Cups, which is somebody like secret desire, secret admirer, or you have a secret, right? This is your secret of like returning to good health and healing and financial recovery. But I'm getting a little bit of a love bombing situation here. Or maybe you're just going along to get along right now. But you also here, you're going to detach and do something on your own, or take like some kind of solo quest. You are protected on that journey. You are on the right path. Yes, you are on the right path. But see how it's rise above? I'm also getting something about a raise. You came to serve. You came to serve. I'm also getting something about like, you might have to like serve this person with papers. You didn't want it to come to this, but now it's like, it's here. You came to serve. I'm also getting something about like going to someone's house and serving this person with papers. Like, grudge holder. So grudge holder, holding a grudge against another person does not poison the person. It actually poisons you, which doesn't help you moving forward on your journey. It keeps you stuck, especially with that Judgment card. I'm also getting somebody here is like a perfectionism, like somebody here, or you want it to look perfect outside, like it's almost like a little bit of embarrassment. A grudge holder. So you have a grudge holder, and then you have somebody who is crying over you, sad, hurt, etc. But there's something about like making a judgment call, or you may need to call a judge, lawyer. You came here to serve, or you're making that call. This person's holding a grudge over you because of you choosing you. And you could be saying sorry, but like, sorry, not sorry, I'm out of here. Sorry, not sorry, I want to be happy. You have the rights to be happy in life. Ego, hurt ego, ego getting in the way of relationship. It's gonna be dealing with somebody with brown hair here, Libra. So like I said, maybe it's a friendship, but there's the equal is not there. So you could be like, oh yeah, sure. But you're putting little to no effort into this relationship just to see if they'll put in the effort, right? And fake smiles. Yeah. And maybe this is all you have to do right now. putting on a fake smile. Everything's just kosher. Everything's just gravy. But I think you have a plan. If not, somebody else has a plan to get out of this, or you're not going to see it coming, right? So just make sure that you know your peeps. But again, somebody with brown hair, this person's a grudge holder. This person also brings up things from the past. So let's say, like, I don't know, you finally get together with your brother and your brother brings up that old conversation of when you got drunk and danced on the table there, Libra, and this person just won't let it go. But they're holding some kind of grudge against you, or you are. So just, you know, Peacock, beware of great pride. I'm also getting somebody here. Be wary of the peacock. Not everything that glitters is golden. And ear, good news. Yeah, something that's making you happy. And then quail, especially with this temperance card. Temperance is about get back to the basics. And it says get back to the basics. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. So you have a rat and a peacock. And here is the dark woman. Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion and or hair. Definitely somebody here. This person also is playing the victim here. They're playing the victim of like, well, you can't walk away from this. You know, we're in this together. We, Libra, we. But I feel like you're got to be like, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I'm going to stay with my friend's family. So then you don't feel stuck. You feel almost relieved. And cat, a two-faced friend. This could be two-faced friend, two-faced boss, two-faced lover. It's here and you know it. And there's something here that benefits you for the time being, but you're still going to have to make those moves, right? It's like making moves behind the scenes. And then fly, a period of ill health and or depression. Somebody also could whip that up as well and throw that in your face. Well, you can't leave me because, you know, I have depression. And then, you know, they use that as a crutch so that you can't leave the circumstance. Well, I can't leave them because they have depression, right? And then it says a period of ill health. Well, you can't leave me. You know, I'm struggling really bad with anxiety, right? So people use that as anxiety so that, oh, you know, I can't leave them because they have anxiety. But sometimes it's used so that they don't get help for it, right? So then that's why I said an apology or without a behavior change, right? This person's not willing to change their behavior, but you can. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and Libra, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website. You can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.